Well, according to YouTube, I am live. When I'm live, it says you're live right across the screen. So, cheers to you all. We have the Aloha mug. Hopefully, the internet stays put and doesn't die out on us. Wendy and I just came back from a really nice hike down on the south end of Salt Spring Island. We're at Ruckle Park. And Ruckle Park, hey, there's Dara. Ruckle Park is about a 35-minute drive south of where we live here on the very north end. Let me grab the map again and show you. And if anybody's new in here today, make sure you let me know so I can write your name down so I can put you in the draw. Because once a month we're going to have a draw here. And so I'll tell you where we went. There's Logan. Logan, I got your name down for the draw too. We did a draw yesterday, but we didn't pick your name, unfortunately. So matter of fact, there's just about 60 names in the draw bucket right there. YouTube draw. And you can win a prize. So once a month, we're going to do a draw here. Wendy's going to do the dubious honor of picking the names out. And there's Palm Nation. Palm Nation, your name's in the draw as well. So anybody that's new to the live stream, let me know so I can write your name down and cut it up into a little piece of paper and put it into the draw container here. So we picked Michael from Poland yesterday, his name, and Bugger Muffins. So if Bugger Muffins is in there today, I got to get your address so I can send you something. So this is where we were today. We are way down here. Ruckle Park where is Ruckle Park? Right down in here. We're way down in this area here. Actually, Salt Spring still goes a lot farther down here, but we were down here. So, and our drive from there to here is about 35 minutes. But it was wet, and there's Palm Tree Dude, and your name's in the draw as well. So, like I say, once a month, we will do a draw, and we will give away some prizes. Okay, so the prize yesterday was some beer soap, which is kind of cool. I was lucky enough for the guy at the soap factory to give me a bunch. He says, you got to give these away and kind of promote the soap factory in Vancouver Island. Man, that stuff smells good. It's handmade olive oil soap, and it smells good. So Lucky Lager is actually a beer, right? I was showing you guys that yesterday. So that's beer soap. Doesn't smell like beer, though. It smells like you could eat that stuff. So that will be one of the prizes, that's for sure, along with another prize. So Michael in Poland got a card, one of Wendy's art cards. And she does art, lots of art. Like she does paintings, and all of her art is on cards. So that's Arbutus right there, Arbutus trees. But so stay tuned. Make sure if I win, can I get palm seeds? Michael did get some palm seeds sent to him, but he paid me for the palm seeds. But yeah, I can. Some of the prizes are going to be palm seeds too. They're going to be different prizes every month, but there's usually a couple prizes enclosed in the package. But some of the prizes will be palm seeds too. Dara, I'm going to try Traveler's Palm. Whoa, yeah. You are pushing it, Dara. Gotta love Dara. Dara is pushing the limits in Ireland. Sweet. And let us know how they do. Well, yesterday I was looking for a book. And I was looking all over in my collection of exotic plant books and palm books. I was looking for plants of Hawaii. And the one I found, and I do have another one too, that's a good one right there, Maui Flora. Splendor. And it's a really good book. It tells you about all the different plants that grow on Maui, and all these plants you're going to find on Oahu and the other islands too. So, so your Vichias are still alive. Zach's Vichias are still alive. That's pretty amazing because they are Vichia morillii, and it's actually a Rondonia or something. They changed the name. I don't think they call it Vichia, but I still call it Vichia. And they're a pretty tender palm tree, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah, good to see you in there. I didn't know if I was going to do a live stream or not, but we can do a short one today. Palm tree. Yesterday, I was driving to a store and saw this massive southern magnolias, and it still had leaves from top to bottom. Cool. Those are the type I like, palm tree, dude, when they have leaves from top to bottom. A few big branches broke off the one at Rainbow Pool from the snow. These are Vichia within, so they're still classed. Oh, cool. So nice pinnate species. I wonder where those ones are native to. Oh, well, we're going to find out right here. Okay, what's it called? It's called Vichia Winnin. That's interesting. So let me just get my glasses on here. First time trying to bottle palm. Well, you got to let us know how it does, Dara. Normally when I see them big leaves. Yeah, they've been trimmed, palm tree, dude. It's true. They have, most of the time you can see the trunk on them. So I'm looking in my palm encyclopedia here, and I want to see what this Vichia looks like. I bet you it's a pretty cool looking palm. Hopefully they have it in here. This book usually has everything. There's Trithrinics, Trachycarpus wagnerianus, VW, Vicia. Vicia winning. Is it going to show it in here? Nope. Does it? Oh, yeah, it does show it. It does show it. It's right there. They are native to Venezuela. The species adapts well cultivation in tropical regions. Plants are fast growing and flowers when young. 15 meters tall. Wow. Islands in so it's in the South Pacific somewhere. Vanuatu. Vanuatu. It's native to Vanuatu. That's somewhere in the South Pacific. So there's a picture of it right there. I don't think I may have seen that one in Hawaii. That's it right there. So that's what Zach is growing right there. Cool. Cool looking palm. Let us know how it does. Vanuatu. Sounds, even the island sounds pretty tropical to me. I'm guessing that is somewhere probably South Pacific, right? No, I think you got it right, palm tree dude. I think you did. Oh, white with dreamy eyes is here. That's good. And yeah, Dara, the first time trying a bottle palm, 45 euro. Is that euro? Yeah, I'm not too sure how much a euro is worth compared to a Canadian or American dollar. No, New Caledonia. Okay. I got a friend from New Caledonia. It's French there. She moved here to Salt Spring a long time ago. I think she's been on Salt Spring about 35 years. So she moved from New Caledonia to here, and she told me about all the palm trees in New Caledonia. Okay, so most of you guys are regular, and like I say, you're regular people on these live streams. So, like I say, I got a lot of people written down here for the draw. And so, if we see somebody else new in there, and you're watching, and you're afraid to come in, don't be afraid to come in. Come down here, post your name, so I can put your name down for the draw. We would consider for cheap for plants. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So, generally, windmill palm trees here are $100 a trunk foot. That's what you pay for windmill palm trees. A small sable minor, Matea. Do you do shipping on tikis? Yeah, I ship them all over the world. But shipping is very expensive. I'm going to let you know that right now. So the last big one, I just sold a big one 2 days ago, just before Christmas. Somebody wanted one for their husband. So I had to go find a piece of arbutus that was 44 inches high, and I carved one for her. And the tiki itself was 140, and I delivered that to her because it was a gift, right? But anywhere off of the island, it can be very expensive FedEx. So the last one I shipped in July to near Seattle was quite a big one, probably just about as tall as me, and it was about this wide, about 8 inches diameter. That was $125 to ship. The most expensive ones I've shipped were to North Carolina, and they were $204 to ship a tiki. The tiki was $175, and the shipping was $204 FedEx. FedEx is not cheap, I tell you. So yes, we do ship them. I've shipped them all over the world. Not too bad. It goes by weight, and I guess it's the size of it too. So if somebody really wants a tiki and say they live in Hawaii or they live in England, I get the tiki. I'll send a picture to them. I'll tell them the diameter of it and the height, and then if they really want it, they think they want it, I'll take it to FedEx before I even do anything and get a estimate of how much it's going to cost, because FedEx will weigh it for me. So I'll load it up in the back of my truck, take it down there, and they'll weigh it for me, and then I can tell the person how much it's going to cost. Yes, 2020 is finally over. Thank goodness. I wasn't too impressed with 2020. I really wasn't. It just wasn't my favorite year because I missed out on Maui. In Ireland, they changed on pot size. Oh, they change on pot size. Well, no, they do here too. Dara, they do here as well. But once you get into big trackies, then it's trunk size. So when you're looking at crated trackies or bigger ones, then you're $100 a trunk foot. Yes, I'm glad to, Dave. 2020 has not been the greatest year. I would think Wendy would agree, right, Wendy? She would agree. Wendy just made some awesome nachos for lunch. They were good, and we're going to have more cabbage rolls for dinner. I'm hoping 2021 will be better because I'm really looking forward to going to Maui. You know, I live vicariously through a lot of people in one of my Facebook groups. That we have 2 Maui Facebook groups, and they're closed groups, and people post pictures on there of the beaches, and we have Canadian friends that are there right now. Did you hear about the? Yes, I did, Logan, and I saw it. I watched it on YouTube, the news, and then I heard it. It was a camper van or something, wasn't it? Now they're tracking it down to who did it, but I think they found the charred out remains of the person in there or persons. So I don't think it can be worse, Dave. I told this dude the price of shipping or something I was selling, Palm Tree Dude, on eBay, and he cussed me out and said I was trying. No way. Are you kidding me? Palm Tree, that's terrible. I've never had a problem on eBay. No, once I did. Read my ratings on eBay and you can see my rating. I got 568 100% ratings. There was one about maybe 5 years ago, and I shipped these seeds to the Netherlands, and some of them were a bit green, and he gave me a bad rating, and I got so flipping mad at that dude. I says, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, so my ratings went from 100% down to 98 because of this one guy. I says, if you have a problem, contact me before leaving a rating, and then maybe I can, fix things up for you or give you the seeds for free or something, because those seeds will still germinate. This is a guy that obviously knows nothing about palm trees. All right. So he laid me a bad ratings. That was the only time I've had a problem with eBay. And I ship a lot of stuff. I got 4 things running on there right now. No way, Palm Nation. That's crazy. So what was the deal? What was that? Why did they do that, Palm Nation? What was it about? I didn't hear that part. I mean, I know they're investigating it, they're looking into it. Yeah, he may be one of your maybe a YouTube hater. I'm gonna go to my thing here. Hang on, eBay live stream, and then I want you guys just to take a look at my my eBay listing and tell me what you think. One of them, because I have buy as and I have bid as well. You can bid on my stuff too. I hope you guys can still see me selling. I'm over on my eBay right now. Yeah, it happens. All of my phone service went out. That no way. That's crazy. It took out the AT&T. That is absolutely nuts, man. Okay, so let's go to my listings. Active. Let's just see here. I'll show you one of my listings here, folks. Here's one of my listings. You can check it out. Here's one of my eBay listings in my eBay store for palm seeds. Okay. Whoever did it wasn't targeting people. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. Sanders in there. How's it going? Right on. I finally didn't. GD Gardens is in there. Cool. You guys checking out some of your videos, GD Gardens. That's cool. So that one plant you think is a cactus, Garrett, is actually a euphorbia. And the way you can tell, if you break that plant open, it's got white milky sap in it like a poinsettia. Sandor's in there, Dara's in there, GD Gardens is in there, Palm Nation's in there, Logan's in there, and Palm Tree Dude's in there. I'm just scrolling back now through this. So there's a lot of people in there, and I know some of you might have missed the draw yesterday. I think Palm Nation missed the draw, but it doesn't matter. If you're not on a live stream and we do draw your name, we will mention it the next live stream. And if I got your email or something, or if you're on my Facebook, I can let you know. Yeah, they are from Ireland. That's right. They used to cause a lot of problems years ago. They really did. So I don't think anybody, I think some people were injured and that was about it. I don't think anybody bit the big one though. Right. But crazy, man. That is just nuts. People doing stuff like that. That was like that Timothy dude that did that in Oklahoma back in 1995, before a lot of you guys were born. And they took out that big building in Oklahoma City, I guess it was. Oh, they still do it in the north. Well, there's a garden in the north of Ireland I'd like to see. It's called Mount Stewart near Belfast, and it's very exotic. Lots of palm trees there. It was Irestown. I don't think it was. Yeah, just a lot of crazy people out there, man. Isn't that nuts? People doing stuff like that. I don't get it, man. Yeah, that's the guy, Sandor. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to say his last name, but it was that. That's it. Yeah. Timothy McVeigh. H. Huss is in there. And yeah, that was 1995, right, Sandor? Something like that. It was crazy. I think it was 25 years ago. On this day, folks, I posted on my Facebook wall, on this day in 1996, we had record snowfall here on Salt Spring Island. We had 28.5 inches at this location, and some places had over 3 feet of snow, up to your waist. Garden Belt used to be, yeah. Oh, is it same? Yeah, because it's really beautiful there. Yeah, 1995 PSI. Oh, do I have you down here? PSMI. Do I have you down for the draw? I don't think I do. Okay, if I do, I will take you off. Let's just see. I got to put you down for the draw here. Once a month we're doing a draw, and we did one yesterday. PSYMI. And if I've got you on here, then I'll cross you off. So let me look through here. PSMI. Do you prune a eucalyptus? Do you go above the bud? Doesn't matter where you prune a eucalyptus tree, Jason, but do it in the spring or summer if you're in a cold climate, because you can kill it if you prune it in the winter months in a cold climate. Trust me, if you get a hard freeze, you can kill it. I think PSMI is, yeah, we're going to add you to the list there, PSMI. I don't think you're, okay, you're on the list now, PSMI. You're in the draw. Back's really sore, Sandor, really sore. I mean, the hike was okay, but I don't want to be lifting anything. PSYMI. PSYMI 1981. Okay, PSYMI 1981. We are putting your name into the draw. Wiener salad. Oh, wiener salad's in there too. You got to go into the draw too. I forgot about you. Wiener salad. That's perfect. Okay, so 2 more names to go into the hat. Wiener salad and PSMI. Sorry, guys. I'm getting sidetracked here. I don't want to leave anybody out of the draw. So when we do the draw, the last draw was won by Michael in Poland. KRSO Palms in Poland. So I've already got his stuff packaged up. And you know what? The first name we pulled out was Bugger Muffin. So he's still got to claim his prize. So we'll give you a week to claim the prize, okay? Okay, so there's 2 more names in the draw. There, that's the draw bucket right there. PSYMI. Okay, cool. Anyway, I wrote it down the way you have it there. PSIMI. I watched the security footage, the protective message from RV saying they evacuated. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder what type of stuff they had in it. I got like a 1 of 50. Yeah, somebody has to win. It's like buying a lottery ticket. And you know what? Everybody eventually will win, H-Hus, because when somebody wins, they're not going to win twice. I put a tick mark on the back of their name on the little piece of paper, so I know that person's already won. So right here, for instance, we have Logan, okay? We have Logan's name right there. See that? Logan. And if he wins, I will put a tick mark beside his name on there. So that way, if I did draw his name another time, I'll have to put it back in and draw another one. So that's the way it's going to work. So everybody is going to win. That's the way it will work with Wendy and I, right? And you will get a surprise from us. It might be some Salt Spring Island currency. It's probably going to be one of Wendy's art cards as well. And we'll put some of that soap in there. Could be some palm seeds. We'll decide. Wendy's going to help me decide. She helped me decide the other day, yesterday. So I've already got it packaged up, and I'm going to mail it off to Poland tomorrow. So hopefully Bugger Muffins is in there. Does eucalyptus wood dull the chainsaw blade? My buddy said that when he cut down a big one about 3 years ago in town, and it was massive, and he says it did, but it never affected the chainsaw chains on mine. Yeah, it could be palm seeds, HS, because we have a lot of them to go around. When my dad was my age, moved into the town where the group around 20 gang. No way, that's crazy. Palm Nation, that's nuts, eh? All of my grapefruit plants were left outside area in pots except night. Oh, cool. That's awesome. We have a kumquat out there fully loaded with kumquats. I just shot a video of it today. Wendy and I a couple weeks ago ate some kumquats off of it, and it's still got flower buds on it, but it's got lots of kumquats, and it's outside right in front of the house on the sun deck. It's pretty hard wood. Okay, so this is the way arbutus works. Arbutus Mainsaisii is not so hard when you fresh cut it green. But once it hardens, after it dries out, it becomes rock hard. And that's the same with eucalyptus. It becomes rock hard. So best time to cut it is when it's green, and split it when it's green. Same with eucalyptus, even though they're not related. So green is soft and dry is hard. Let's just see. One of my Cacti got chewed from deer. Yeah, I've had a goat chew on one of my cactus before, Jen, believe it or not. And I named that goat Cactus. That was his name, Cactus. I got my first harvest off. Yeah, I saw your lemon tree there, Dara. That's pretty nice. Pretty cool. Very cool. Does eucalyptus wood? I'm just reading. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything. I like the Dipsis palm species. Yeah, they're nice. Dipsis are awesome. We don't have any of them here, white with dreamy eyes. I don't see any here on Salt Spring Island. So remember, each and every one of you will win, but some will take longer than others, right? Because now we have 60 people in the draw. So, but somebody's name will get picked in a month from now. Do you know a way from stopping deer from doing this? Yeah, the way to stop deer from doing that, it's called lock and load, and do like this. It's called a lead fence, or it's called a gun and a barbecue, and or just a fence. You can put a fence around. We actually have a fence around our favorite plants, our gardens, so and they don't bother anything. But anything else is free game for the deer. And I love deer meat. A rabbit ate. Oh, rabbits are bad here too. But our cats will kill the rabbits. Wait, I'm in a city of 79. Is there 79,000 people there? Wow. I can't believe they ate the rigida. That's crazy. Hello, Greg. Hello. Good to see you in there. What's a zone 5 eucalyptus? Honestly, I don't know of any zone 5 eucalyptus tree. The most cold hardy, and I've been growing eucalyptus trees for a very long time. Okay. Longer than you've probably been alive, since the 1980s. And the most cold hardy eucalyptus tree I know of is Eucalyptus debusavilli, which is probably 8A, 7B, 8A, more like 8A. I had it in 8A and it seemed to do fine in a sheltered area. So Eucalyptus debusavilli. I really don't know any eucalyptus that are that can handle cold, more cold than that. Eucalyptus debusavilli is the hardiest you can get. Parvula's hardy, Perineana's hardy. Mountain gum are good here, but in 2008, they all froze in Vancouver. Dang, my county has 300,000 people. Wow, we have 10,500 here where I live. Our island has 10,500. Yeah, lead fence. That's how you keep deer out. You know what I mean? Lead fence. That'll keep them out. Let's just see. I guess the new 60. Oh, man, that chainsaw is awesome. What's the population of Salt Spring? 10,500, Palm Nation. 10,500. It really hasn't changed much for a while. People are moving off. People are moving on. Palm Tree Dude, 352,000. Wow. Yeah, that 60C chainsaw is awesome. I'm loving it. It's called a CS590 Timberwolf. And like I say, I was in the market for another Husqvarna, but the guy at the Husqvarna store sells Echo and Still, and he talked me out of the Husqvarna. He actually said Husqvarna used to be a lot better when they were made in Sweden, but they're not made there anymore. He says this Echo, loggers are buying these things now, and he says it's got a steel crankcase. There's less plastic on it, and it's got a 5-year warranty, and it's got tons of power, and it was on sale. So he says, go for it. So I went for it, and it is an awesome chainsaw. And I know Echo products because we use them in the parks department for years, never had a problem with them. So I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd be impressed with an Echo chainsaw. The ones I've seen before were kind of tiny little things. This is a good size chainsaw. It's a nice chainsaw, and it's got a lot of power. I got a drone to film. Cool. That'd be awesome. I'd love a drone to go over here. How do you skin a palm tree, Jason? You need to use a box cutter and be very careful. I liked it better here when there's 65,000. Yeah, it's amazing how fast population goes up, doesn't it? So my county has the same Yeah, Palm Nation, maybe it does. Yeah, 10,500 here. And the other islands, so Galliano Island to the east of us has about 1,000. And I think Pender Island has about 2,500 or 3,000. Pender Island is north and south Pender, little bridge connects them. Main Island has about 900. And Saturna Island has the least at about 250 people on Saturna Island. We have 5 million or more on the island. 5 million. That's the population of our province of British Columbia, about 5.5 million, I think, something like that. City I live in has 328,000. So a pretty good sized city. Doesn't Dublin make up a quarter of the population? So there's a lot of people in Dublin. How about Belfast? Are there a lot of people up there? 6.2 million in the great. Yeah, there's way more people in Ontario. Ontario and Quebec, I think, are the biggest provinces, too. Around 292,000 in my county. So you're up there. I'm well, Dave's been to Salt Spring Island. White with Dreamy Eyes has been here. And it's very rural. The whole place is rural, okay? So it's not really highly developed. And people are really spread out. Um, you don't really see subdivisions. There's townhouses near town. There's one subdivision like near it's about 4.5 kilometers south of here, and that's where we used to take the kids trick or treating. But they're still all big lots. They're like half-acre lots, right? So 40,000 in your town, not too bad. Yes, Dave will come back to Salt Spring Island. Is there a rule where I can't? There's a rule here where you can't have any, like I said before, box stores or how was I going to say? God, my mind's slipped me. Box stores or neon signs. And there's no pay parking on Salt Spring. You can jaywalk. There's no traffic lights. It's unincorporated. Salt Spring Island is an unincorporated island. There's no mayor. So there's no rules that way, right? So it's a pretty laid back place. I mean, you can jaywalk right in front of a cop. Cops jaywalk, and they won't even do a thing to you, right? People, you could park your camper on the side of the road and camp there for months and nobody says anything. They're in town right now. There's campers parked on the side of the road. There's one that's parked there for 3-4 months and nobody even says a thing, right? So there's nobody to enforce it. But yeah, there is kind of a population, how do I say, buffer here where it's not going to get too big because they're not going to allow any more people to get piped water. There's no more people on piped water anymore. So a lot of people here have piped water, but there's no more piped water hookups allowed anymore, permitted from the lake. So if you buy a piece of property and you're going to have to drill a well, and if you don't get water on that property, it's basically useless. So you'll have to collect rainwater. That's the way it works. The Salt Spring have a sheriff's department, and we have a police station. The only sheriff we have that comes over, I think he comes over every Tuesday, and he brings people to court or something like that. So, and it says sheriff on the side of his vehicle, but we have the RCMP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. What is my favorite plant? Gin. I like monkey trees. Monkey puzzle trees are one of my favorites, but palm trees. Palm trees I love the best. Can you have alligators where you live? Only as pets, Jason. You can have alligators as pets inside the house and put them outside in the summertime. Then you could have alligators, but I don't want any alligators here. Dave is about a 12-hour drive north of me. I'm guessing about, hey, Dave, about 12 hours, 10 hours. Okay. Dave got it right from the horse's mouth. Toby, 7.5 million here in my ear. Holy cow. 7.5 million. Wow. So it's a long drive, Sandor. He's up. Dave is right in the center of British Columbia, the center of the province. 45 minutes. Yeah, it's actually 1 hour and 30 minutes by ferry, Dave. From Tsawwassen to Salt Spring is 1 hour and 30 minutes to get here from Tsawwassen. So you go south of Vancouver to the ferry terminal, Tsawwassen Ferry Terminal, and if you can get a direct boat, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. And if you don't get a direct boat, it's 3 hours. Because what happens, it stops at Galliano, Maine, Pender, and then Salt Spring Island. We're the farthest southwest of the Southern Gulf Islands. I wish it was 45 minutes. Well, actually, no, I don't wish it was 45 minutes. I wish it was about 8 hours. I wish it was farther away. I wish our island was farther out into the ocean. Daryl likes monkey puzzles too. Yes. Yeah. No, that's okay. I was wrong on how far it took to drive from Vancouver to Prince George. I didn't realize. So it's 10 hours. And it's still a long way. It's still a long way to drive to Prince George. One of my friends has quite a few. Oh, no way. Really? I think a lot of people collect stuff like that. Gotta run. Have a great day. Pisme81. And your name is in the draw now. Okay. So every month, end of each month, I will do a draw. And if we pull your name, you will win a prize. So you just have to get my email and you have to send me your address. I think Toronto's way up there. The population of Toronto is way up there. Dave, that's how long it takes me to drive to Charleston, South Carolina. You got to remember, British Columbia is big. It takes me about 10 hours to drive to Brookings, Oregon. I think it's 10 hours to get to Brookings, Oregon once we get on the other side. And Brookings, Oregon is where you start to see lots of big date palms. 6.2 million. That must have no speed limit. No speed limit. The highest speed limit here is 80 Ks on Salt Spring. Steve Rogers. Oh, do I have Steve Rogers on my list of people? I used to live 5 hours north of Prince George, Fort St. John, -50 in the winters. Steve, that is cold. Would an alligator survive 8B? In the south, it would. They survive down in Arkansas. There's native alligators. Prince George. Do I have Steve Rogers' name down here? I want to make sure I have Steve Rogers' name down here for the draw. Steve Rogers. I'm pretty sure I had Steve Rogers' name down. There I do. I have Steve down for the draw. Okay. Hey, Steve, are you from Vancouver? Where do you live now, Steve? I'm curious. Wendy's brother-in-law's name is his name Steve? Yeah. Wendy's brother-in-law's name is Steve Rogers, believe it or not. And Wendy's name before she married me was Rogers. Her maiden name is not, but her last name before she was married was Rogers. She was married to a Rogers. How have you grown? How have you grown? I don't know that one. He's in South Burnaby. South Burnaby, cool. That's a common name, Rogers. Yeah, because her last marriage was Rogers. There's a lot of them. There's like 13 of them in the family. Sometimes I would drive down to certain roads, Long Harbor on Salt Stream. Just yeah, Long Harbor. You can go fast, Mac Attack, very fast. A lot of people used to drag race down there. Sure, alligators range 7A Texas. Yeah, cool. Yeah, they wouldn't survive up here. It's too cold in the wintertime. The water's too cold for them. There's native alligators. There's only here in Southwest. Oh, really? So they're actually probably in the lakes, maybe the rivers too. Yeah, we have lizards here. We have native lizards here. There's wall lizards and alligator lizards. So we have alligator lizards on Salt Spring Island, and they're only about this big. They actually get pretty big. They're about this big, and they're a true reptile. But we don't have alligators. So we have alligator lizards, but we don't have alligators. Yeah, it's a nice take your time, enjoy the scenery, right, Dave? That's what I say. It's like when Wendy and I drove to the South End, we take our time and we enjoy the scenery. I wasn't really up for a hike, but Wendy likes to hike, so I had to go with her. Alligators are in Virginia, too, on the side of the Great Dismal Swamp. Wow. Black Bay, there are 3 pictures. That's cool. That is awesome. I didn't know that. So I just learned something. Fastest speed limit I have seen it, 145. It's kind of like that when you're going up island on the big island on Vancouver Island, and there's nobody on the highway. It's dead. And of course, I stop in Lytton. Yes, and you should stop in Lytton, Dave. My favorite plant is Hyophorbe. That's the bottle palm. I got videos of them here. If you like them, Jim, watch my videos on bottle palms here. I always shoot videos on bottle palms. Yeah, when I had a muscle car, I tended to drive. I drove faster. TD Palm Nation, the TWRA as a road or Tennessee. That's cool. I'll have to Google that. I wonder. Well, the winters would be too cold. I think the winters are just far too cold in southern Ontario, just like BC. The water's too cold here for them. I don't know. How cold can a gator handle the water? Maybe they can. Maybe a gator could handle it here. I wonder, maybe I should adapt one to our pond. Then I'll go down there to throw some palm seeds. I'll get eaten one day. I'll be shooting a video and a gator comes out. Man, that'd make a good viral video. Grabs me by the leg and pulls me into the pond. It's pretty rare that our lakes freeze here. Really, the last time they froze, the last time they froze here was about 4 winters ago, and then before that was about 25 years ago. So alligator would freeze solid in Ontario. Yeah, it probably would. My area, I was a woman who drive like. Yeah, we got lots of crazy drivers here too. The worst is when you get a skiff of snow on the ground. They go into the ditch because they don't know how to drive in the snow. Yes, I'll watch your videos on bottle palms. Which they're probably on both channels, Dara. You could punch in Hyophorbe or bottle palms in Hawaii or on Maui. I shot some when I was there last year. Women are too emotional. Gators are cold-blooded and can't survive. Yeah, so we don't get prolonged freezes here, but I don't think they'd like it this far north anyway. That's why there's no gators here. Google says alligators tolerate anything above 40. Okay, so they're not going to work here in our island because we can get down below freezing. Not going to work. No gators will ever be here. Maybe when global warming kicks in 150 years, or whenever it's going to kick in. How they survive freezes. I used to have big iguanas. Okay, guys, I used to have these big pet iguanas, and I remember one time the power went out. It got really cold in the house, and we were out. The power was out. It was in the winter in my last location, and they were like almost frozen solid, but they weren't frozen solid. They were just like kind of suspended animation. So I picked up these big iguanas. They were big. One was 4 feet long, and I put them by the fireplace, and they warmed up, and then they started to come back to life again. I mean, they were never dead. They just went really docile. Not gators, I mean lady. Alligators in there were observed with the snouts above the thin. Interesting. Wow, that's crazy. So they were actually in the ice. How about that, palm tree dude? They can survive below freezing temperatures, but not for more than 48 hours. You see, so in the freeze we had in December 2008, if there's gators up here, they're going to be dead because it was cold for 5, 6 days, right? Alligators have similar requirements to sable palmetto. So, but sable palmetto works here. Interesting. Oh, blast off is in there. I got your name in the draw too, Mike. Cool. Yeah. I really wasn't planning on doing this live stream today, but you know what? They are kind of fun. And you know what? I got a sore back. It is raining outside, so I really don't feel like I was hiking this morning with Wendy. See you, Palm Nation. Take care. And stay tuned for more live streams. And maybe we'll pick your name out of the hat. Yeah, it's a yucky day out here. It's nice to just sit in this house and look out the window at the man cave at the dreary wet day, and it's around 7 degrees Celsius. Not home yet, kind of. Oh, you're still on your way home. Okay. Yeah, we were out, like I say, this morning. We went for a nice hike. I was hoping to see some cactus, but I didn't venture to every nook and cranny on the seashore of that park. It's a huge park. It's 1,500 acres. And there's a lot of places I didn't cover. So, I mean, that's why I missed the cactus. But cactus does grow there, native along the shoreline in some areas, not in every area. And there's cactus that grows down the road from us here, but in private gardens along the seashore. So, looks like the internet has not died out here yet, folks. And that is a good thing. We're hanging in there. It's 51 degrees here, but it got below freezing last night. Yeah, I saw that ice in your video there. That's crazy. That is wild, eh? That was pretty good ice for sure. Good video. But sorry about your back. Yeah, it's not good having a sore back. You know when I wrecked my back? I wrecked my back on this day in 1996, shoveling the snow off my roof. We had 28 inches of snow. We got 16. Wow, is that right? 16 inches. That's quite a bit of snow. I'm guessing it's dry snow. Yeah, no. So that's why I'm kind of resting, Toby, Josh. I want my back to get better. And I got another week. I got over a week off still. I don't go back till January 4th. 16 inches of snow. The kids are going to have fun in that, Sandor. Any kids out there are going to have fun in 16 inches of snow. It's 7 Celsius here, but it's ours is going to be just steady through the weeks. Somebody needs to try alligators. They used to sell them at the pet shop when I was younger. 7 degrees Celsius is normal here for this time of the year, Dara. I think 8 is normal. So we're around 7 right now. I think it's 7.2 to be exact last time I looked. Yeah, somebody in the mildest area of Canada needs to try alligators. Maybe over in Tofino. Maybe over on the west coast of Vancouver Island. Maybe here in the Gulf Islands. Christmas was frigid here, 18. East Tennessee got 4 inches of snow. Wow, cool. You had a white Christmas. Sam, do I have Sam's name down? Hey, Sam, do I have your name down for the draw? I wonder if I got your name down for the draw. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, you got hail today, did you? Over in Ireland. Sam. I'm not seeing Sam. Let's just see. Sam, we're going to have to put your name in the draw. I don't see Sam. So, Sam, your name is now in the draw. Sam. Okay, so when I do a draw at the end of January, you have a chance of winning something. So let's put your name in there with the rest of the 60 other people. Palms USA's in there. Hello. Paul's checking in. Okay. Mr. Paul is in the draw too. Palms USA is in the draw. And we shake it all up before we do that, right? So we shake that up, and we're going to let Wendy pick the name when that happens again. So there you go. Alligators in Canada. How about that? It's a cold warmth is coming. Well, 6 degrees is better than -6. It's not too shabby. It could be worse, and that's the way I see it. So it's very, very green here, and the rain is good. Our well is happy. See, at the end of summer, our well kind of gets murky. Oh, Natasha, I put your name in the draw too. Natasha. So I did a draw yesterday, Natasha, and once a month now I'm going to do a draw. And when I pick your name, if I pick your name, you will win a prize, okay? So somebody in Poland won yesterday, and I will be shipping them a prize. So Natasha, I have your name down. I should probably put your last name. I should probably put your last name on the thing too. Natasha. And I know I have your name down here, Natasha. Got so many names here. Natasha, Martin, and Martin. You know what? I gotta spell Martin's name right. I spelled it wrong. Martin. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to write that down on here too. Martin is in the draw. And I thought I had Natasha's name down on here. Maybe I don't have Natasha. Okay, so let's put the last name down. Okay, thanks, Natasha. So let's put that down too. Yeah, so everybody's got a chance of winning, okay? And when I pull the name out of the hat, there's Martin right there. Okay, so Martin, we're putting your name into the draw. And I thought I put Natasha's name in there the other day. Okay, so there's Martin's name going into the draw bucket. That's the draw bucket. Danish. But I think they live in the Netherlands, right? You're in Holland, right? Paul, it is 6C, humidity 96%. Well, actually, it says 6.5C here, so it's gone down a bit. It's 6.5% here, 6.5C. Okay, so Natasha, let's see if your name's down here. I'm sure I remembered writing down Natasha's name. Martin Savage. Okay, there's another Martin there's Natasha right there, but I spelled your name wrong. Natasha, we've got to spell that right. It's with a J, Natasha. Okay, cool. Okay, Natasha, you are in the draw. Buter. Okay, perfect. That's good. I did put your name in there. So anyway, everybody's got a chance of winning, and you can only win once. We're not going to. Did you like our Christmas greetings? Yes, I did. It was awesome. Thanks, Natasha. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. You guys are great. You know what I love? You know what I like in Holland? Salted licorice. I have a good friend that's Dutch, and she moved here from Holland, okay, to Salt Spring Island many years ago, about 25 years ago. And one time she brought me a bag of salted licorice from Holland. I'm going to tell you what else she brought me. I don't know if I can show this on here. What did she bring me? I'm going to show you something cool, man. She brought me these from Holland. She brought me 2 pairs of these underwear. I know, that's crazy. Look what it says on it. Banana Joe's. She brought these in Holland, and it says Banana Joe's on it. And then there's another one here, too. Isn't that crazy? She brought me these ones, too. Banana Joe's. Those came from Holland. And then she brought me a bag of licorice, salted licorice. Salted licorice, I love. I don't know if you guys have ever tried salted licorice. It's pretty awesome. Your Christmas greetings was awesome. Thanks very much, Natasha and Martin. Love it. And Merry Christmas to everybody out there. So yeah, only in Holland you're going to get Banana Joe underwear like that. So that was cool. So it was funny when I brought them home. And I brought home these package, and my wife said, "What do you have there?" And I says, "Well, this girl got me something in Holland." And she said, "Well, what did she get you?" And she thought it was like, "What? She bought you underwear in Holland?" Well, that was kind of strange, a girl to buy you underwear. And I says, "Well, when I told her it was, she's a friend of ours, right?" I had to laugh it off. They are. They're. Oh, that wasn't you? Oh, yeah, they probably are. They are. There's not doesn't leave much to the imagination, does it? But look at they got palm trees on them. They're like boxers, right? But they got palm trees on them, which I thought was kind of cool. So she's got good taste because she knows I like palm trees. And you know what? Oh, you like the shirt? Sons of Anarchy. I've watched every Sons of Anarchy. I love Sons of Anarchy. I'm dressing palms that wouldn't grow in Ireland. Yes, good man, Dara. Good man. Let's see who's all in there. Not bad, but not 70. Yes, you got to be grateful for it, palm tree dude. Greg, yes, I got your name in there too. I'm just trying to think. I'm making sure I haven't missed anybody's names for the draw. Okay, so everybody that's in there today, I've got your names in the draw. Thanks, Martin. I got this shirt a while ago. Oh, man. You know what? I like Sons of Anarchy. You know what? Sons of Anarchy are awesome. Check this out. How about that? Sons of Anarchy. You got to like that, eh? If you've never seen Sons of Anarchy, I like bikes. I ride a motorcycle, and I like Sons of Anarchy. I thought it was a really good show, good series. Katie Seagal's in there. Same here. Oh, it's almost the time of the year where the temperature goes from 30 to 80. Wow, crazy, eh? Doesn't happen here. Hope everything's doing well over in. Yes, you got to get some for Martin. There you go. Hey, those, like I say, those Banana Joe ones were bought in the Netherlands. The Sons of Anarchy ones were bought here. I think Wendy got me those ones. Not another lady. It was Wendy that got them for me. Right now, my craziest palm, I'm growing around King Palm. Arcanto Phoenix, Cunninghamiana. That's cool. I love king palms. I had one years ago. I'm going to conquer the north with palms. Well, you know what? There's actually a video called Palm Trees Conquer the North. And you know, the video is taken in Switzerland because they've naturalized there. So I've been doing it here for a very long time. For about 35 years, I've been conquering the North Pacific with palm trees here. So that's what I do here, especially our property. When you come to visit our property one day, you will see, if you ever make it here, we have a lot of palm trees. Try coconut. Coconut would be really pushing it. The thing with coconuts, coconut palms, Cocos nucifera, like an annual temperature of at least 70 degrees Fahrenheit, so 20 degrees Celsius. They like at least 8 hours a day of sunshine and 8 hours per day of sunshine year round. And they also like humidity, high humidity and warmth. South Carolina is not as weird as Colorado. Back in Labor Day, went from 99. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, when Martin feels better, cool. You should. Well, we're always here, Natasha. You'd like it. There's lots of places, lots of things to see and do here, and it's not just Salt Spring. You can go to Victoria. Vancouver's a big city, lots to do there. Martin, it was painful to watch that eucalyptus tree. Yeah, I know. Well, you know what happened, Martin? When the eucalyptus fell, it actually missed all the yuccas. And I actually broke a yucca, Martin, when I was cutting it into pieces of firewood. I broke a small yucca gloriosa, but that's okay. But I'm surprised it did not crush anything there. I was so careful cutting that eucalyptus tree with a chainsaw, trying not to damage anything underneath it. And thank God I got that new chainsaw because it is awesome. It went through that eucalyptus like a hot knife through butter. So I've got it cut into rounds. And now when my back's better, I'm going to go out and split firewood. If my palms survive the next winter, I'm conquering the north. Yeah, well, hopefully they do. So do you have, how many palms do you have outside, Jason? You're in Alberta, right? All right, correct, right? Are you in Alberta? Camel, 10 degrees warmer than coconuts can probably grow some protection. I think I'd try coconut if I lived in South Carolina in the very southern. Yeah, Jason, if you're in the very southern portion of South Carolina near the ocean, maybe try one. Yeah, Jason, so you actually have palms outside, right? Do you have some out there? I'm drinking tomato juice in an Aloha mug. See these mugs? I get them at the ABC store in Maui. And when you buy $100 worth of stuff, you save your receipts. And once you get $100 worth of receipts, you can get free mugs. No, I didn't cut down all the eucalyptus trees, but we're talking about getting them cut back because they are very dangerous, Natasha. They're big trees. We have a lot of them here. Like we have a lot of eucalyptus trees on our property. So not all of them, just the ones closest to the house. We're going to get them cut down. So they're shorter and they're not so much of a hazard if the branches break. Yeah. So that's what we say. We're thinking on getting them cut down to a shorter size. That's what I should have said. But all the other ones will keep. They're farther away from the house. We have So many eucalyptus trees on our property. I'll have to go out and count them someday. A lot of them. And some of them self-seed too. Hilton Head has Queens, Livistona. Yeah, nice area down there in Hilton Head. So when you visit here one day, Natasha, we'll make sure we'll keep some eucalyptus for you guys to see. There's big 100-foot ones in the front of the house right now. They're really bad at dropping branches, Natasha, when we get that wet, sticky, heavy snow. And, then I looked up after I shot the video, and there was another branch about this big. The branch was probably 15 feet long, and I actually had to throw a rope over it, and I was pulling on it, and it dropped down, and it broke a few branches off something else. So, yeah, the Mighty Southwest. Hey, Mighty Southwest, do I have you in the draw? Do I have the Mighty Southwest in the draw? Let me know. Did I put your name in there? I'm looking because you've been in here before. I'm not seeing the Mighty Southwest yet, Hang, but there's a lot. Oh, yeah, you're in there. Got your name on there. Okay, good. What Palms books do you recommend? Jason. Okay, for you, you want this one right here because you're living in a colder climate. Nice. Maybe we could stay. Yeah, you'd like the B&B. It's called Magnolia Petal. Okay, Magnolia Petal B&B. We're on booking.com. So Magnolia Petal B&B on Salt Spring Island. And we have two B&Bs. We have one called Arbutus Blossom too. Palms won't grow here and other myths. Okay, right there. So this would be a good book for you to get. Palms won't grow here and other myths. And the author is David A. Franco. Okay, so look at that one. That's a good one. I did it yesterday. I did the draw yesterday. Yeah, but it's going to be. I wrote your name down. I was just checking. Yeah, Magnolia Petal, because we have a lot of magnolia trees, Martin. I can find it. Magnolia Petal B and B. Okay, I'm just punching it in, and I'm going to give you a link to it. Let's just see. What's your least favorite type of palm? Probably Areca. Areca palm is probably my least favorite. They're just overused as house plants, and I'm just kind of bored with them. Okay, Natasha. Natasha, this is for Natasha. Here's a link to our B&Bs, okay? Sorry about that. It's a long link. There's a link to our B&Bs right there. Oh my God, that's long. That's terrible. I don't even know if it's going to let me put it on there. Nope. It won't. It's too long. Too bad. Anyway, the name of our B&B is Magnolia Petal B&B and Arbutus Blossom. Now, Wendy runs the B&B. So if you want a better rate, if you decide to come here, talk directly to Wendy, and Wendy will give you a better rate than, say, booking.com, okay? We joined a little late to stream. What is the price to... So the prize could be, well, yesterday the guy won, he won one of Wendy's pieces of art. So we have art cards. Wendy does, all of her art is on cards. These are native arbutus trees, right? And he won some soap, but it's going to be different prizes and we'll mix them up. This is actually beer soap, handmade beer soap. It really smells good. It's from the soap factory in Vancouver Island. It's called Lucky Liger beer soap. It don't smell like beer, man. It smells so nice. It smells like candy, that stuff. So one of her art cards was a prize yesterday and some beer soap. These are cards she sells in her gallery. Oh, you got that book, Sander. Awesome. So anyway, so once a month, Natasha, I will be doing the draw. Magnolia. Okay, so I did put the name down there. That's good. And if you want, if you decide to come and stay at our B&Bs, there's lots of B&Bs on Salt Spring. There's probably 300.
On this right now.
Oh, here's Wendy's art.
It's wet.
Oh, here's some of Wendy's artwork right here. Wendy does a lot of art, right? So there's my new tattoo. That's going to be right across my chest.
An angel.
Right there. That's going to be across my chest or my back. Beer soap is awesome, Martin. Martin, you cannot eat it.
Yeah, don't eat it.
I know it's not Heineken. It's not Heineken, okay? And it's not fudge, but it's Lucky Lager beer soap, And the guy at the beer, at the soap factory says, Joe, take some of these and give them away as prizes. So that's courtesy of the soap factory on Vancouver Island in Chemainus. Was there the other day. I got a bag of it there. I have sprouted a few sables from seed. Sweet, Dara. Yeah, that's cool. Great. Yeah, it's a pretty cool design. And it's not really going to be a tattoo. I'm just kidding. I am going to get another tattoo, but it's going to be a palm tree. How long do sable palmettos take to germinate in a baggie? For me, usually a few months. Maybe 2.5 months, something like that. Could be 3 months, depending on the temperature in the greenhouse or if I have them in the house here. I got some popping right now. In the description or link it in. Natasha. So if you go to booking.com, you can see Wendy's B&B, or you can get her on Facebook. You're not on Facebook. So Wendy's email is Wendy BC Artist. That's Wendy's email right there, Natasha. So if you want to book if you ever decide coming here and you want to book directly through her and get a better deal than booking.com, because booking.com is going to charge you way more because they take a chunk off. So Wendy would give you a better rate. So that's her personal email. So just hang on to that. And my personal email is bananajoe at .net. So there you go. So just hang on to that and write it down. And if you forget it, well, you can always ask me on LinkedIn. Yeah. And you can see pictures of the B&B there. There's lots of pictures of it there. Even if you go to booking.com, you can just check it out. I saw posts on your palm group that weren't palm related. Really? Well, we're just going to have to get rid of those GD Gardens. I do have moderators there. I can't always keep a close eye on things there because I'm not always on there. I'll post pictures and then I'll leave and I'll comment on a few things. But I do have 2 or 3 moderators there. So they usually deal with it before I get to it. And if they don't, thanks for letting me know. I'll check it out because I have a lot of groups. I have Banana Joe's Northern Palm Paradise. I have Banana Joe's Palm Trees and Exotic Plants. For the north, I have there's another one called Gardening in Every Canadian Growing Zone, Canadian Tropics. I'm trying to think. I have Little Beach, Maui no Ka'oi, Badass Rebel Facebook group. Oh God, there's a lot of groups I have, right? And there's people who love palm trees. And then there's Save Banana Joe. There's a whole, I have about 10 groups. So it's hard for me to see every group, right? But I have a lot of gardening groups out there. So, and I have moderators for them. And hopefully they catch what I don't. We would love to visit the B&B. Never been to, oh, you'd like it here, man. You'd like Salt Spring Island. It's a pretty cool place, especially in the summertime. Come in the summertime. And there's lots of galleries here. It's a pretty artsy island. And there is, like I say, lots to see and do here. Are you in the South? Yes, I think I am in the Southeast Palms group, Palm Tree Dude. I'm in the International Palm Society group, Vancouver Palm Trees, Cold Hardy Palms. Oh God, there's so many of them. I forget what I'm in. And all of them. There's too many to remember. Does Salt Spring get freezing rain? No, never. Never, ever. The snow does seem, yeah, we don't get freezing rain. Doesn't happen here on Salt Spring Island. But where I used to live on the mainland, it sure did, southeast of Vancouver. I don't even think you ever get freezing rain in Vancouver. It's too mild there. Yeah, late summer. Dave was here in August. And weather's really nice. It's really nice, comfortable time to come. So yeah, you'd like it. It's a pretty good trip from the Netherlands. You'd fly, I'm guessing you could probably fly directly from Amsterdam. I guess, I don't know where it is, Rotterdam or Amsterdam, where the airport is, into Vancouver, which is probably be about a 9-hour flight. And then you're going to flip the clocks ahead, right? So we're about 8 hours ahead of you in time, or 9 hours ahead of you in time, something like that. But we do not get any freezing rain here. But the snow we get here breaks a lot of plants because it's wet and sticky. I will take some Dutch candy. Oh, man, I will give you a tiki. I will have to carve you a tiki to take back to Holland with you. I'll carve it right in front of you. I'll bring my chainsaw out and I will carve you a tiki and you can bring it back to Holland. Very end of August left. Was it September 1st you left? Yeah. Man, that was like 2 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Man, oh man, time goes too fast. Yeah, Martin, Amsterdam. So I'm guessing it's about a 9-hour flight from Amsterdam to Vancouver, unless you go Amsterdam to Toronto and then Toronto to Vancouver, but that's a long way. And Benjamin's in there. Yeah, but we're not still live from yesterday. I did call her quits yesterday. This is not like a marathon of live streaming. What's a good frost hardy banana? Musabaju is the toughest. My uncle carves wood bears, and oh, I bet you they look awesome. There's guys that do that around here, and they look cool. Mine are just simple folk art tikis. I try to make them as simple as I can. It's just the style. I kind of have my own style, and it's just like simple folk art tiki, maybe with a little bit of a Polynesian twist. Natasha, and then we ship it to Netherlands. I think I can make you one that fits in your suitcase. I can make you one. I will measure your suitcase, and then you and I and Martin can go down to the beach and pick out a piece of driftwood. I'll let you pick out a piece of driftwood, even if it's like this. I can even make you a flat one too that hangs on the wall. And then 10:31 p.m. in Ireland. It's 2:32 p.m. here. So Natasha, we can go down to our beach. We can pick out a piece of driftwood, flat piece of driftwood, and we can fit something that fits in your suitcase. It will work. I have little tikis too, little baby tikis as well. Yeah, you can travel to Vancouver Island. Yeah, you can travel anywhere you want in Canada. So there you go, Natasha. We will go to the beach and we will pick out some driftwood to make a tiki. And then we will carve the living out of it with a chainsaw because I like using a chainsaw. I got a lot. You got a lot of clothes. You know, that's funny. Wendy's the same way. When she goes to Maui, she packs her suitcase stuff packed with clothes. Basically, you got to put your bum on that suitcase just to zip it up, put your, to put your weight on it. And, she doesn't even wear half of the clothes. And you probably will not wear half of the clothes here, Natasha. Summers are very warm here on Salt Spring Island. And I live in a t-shirt and shorts every day and flip-flops when I'm not at work. So, and I wear shorts to work too. But, you don't need to pack a lot of clothes here because it's very warm in the summer time. That will be awesome. So yeah, we'll do that. That'd be fun. So if you do decide to come, that'll be great. It'll be nice to meet you guys. And then I can show you some palmy things. There's a lot of, like I say, a lot of things to see and do here. There's the big olive farm you can see. There's the goat cheese farm. You can go sample. There's a brewery here. We have a place that makes a gin and whiskey. And yeah, the brewery's great. They got really good beer here at the brewery. And there's vineyards, there's wineries too. You can go wine sampling. You should try hardy mangrove variety for fun. It definitely wouldn't work here. Oh, you do have a tiki, don't you, Dave? That's right too. I think you have an arbutus one. I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah. My nursery is selling a 2-gallon Sable Palmetto, Florida. How much do they want for it? 2-gallon Sable Palmetto from Florida in bad condition. So I will save it by putting it in the blazing. Wow. So they're selling, yeah, the nursery down here sells sables, Sable Minor and Sable Palmettos. Scotty. Oh yeah, Scotty's tried the beer. I like the Heather Ale. I mean, but there's a lot of new ones they've put out too. So Scotty, when you get over here, I got something for you. I got you some beer. I got you some beer soap. There you go. There's some Lucky Lager beer soap, but don't eat it. Kind of looks like you could eat that stuff, eh? It's and it doesn't smell anything like beer, but it's got beer in it. Lucky Lager beer soap, which is kind of cool. $60, but it's excusable because they grow so slow. Yeah, they had a bunch of 5-gallon ones here at the nursery down the road for me. Then we'll be coming into the summer. How I keep posted about. Okay, cool. Yeah. Summers are beautiful here on Salt Spring Island. You can't go wrong, and there's no bugs to bother you either. Yeah, I was wondering what causes some palms to do poorly in warm areas compared to ones that do good in the same species. It's just like people. Some are weaker than others. It's like you could have 5 windmill palms all in a row, and you have a bad winter, and some of the wimpy ones get weeded out. I think it's just genetics. Coming into the summer. Yes, it will be summer, Natasha, and you'll love it here. Lots of, like I say, you'll have fun down at the beach and go swimming. Lots of lakes. Well, you know what? You'd have to check out Shine Scotch. And Scotty, yes, when I see you, you'll get some soap. Natasha, the Scotch place is down on Kitchen Road. I've been in. I got a video of it. I got a YouTube video of it. We toured it, and he showed us how he made the gin and the Scotch. And it's called Shine, Salt Spring Island Shine. I think they have a website. I'll find it. Shine. I'm going to see if I can find it and post a link. Instagram. I'm trying to find it here. Salt Spring Island Shine Vodka. Salt Spring Island Shine Vodka. I don't know if that works or not. Sorry about that, guys. I was just looking for another. I was on another tab. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, Natasha, this is for Natasha. There's a link to Salt Spring Island distilleries right there. There's your link, Natasha, right there. And Martin, so you can check it out right there. It's really good stuff. I'm not really a gin drinker, but Wendy bought some gin and it was good. It's really, really nice. When it comes to palm trees, don't focus only on your hardiness zone. No, but you also have to focus on minimum temperatures and length of freezes. That's very important. And I know that from experience. I've been growing palm trees a long time. You know what I mean? So I know what works in our garden and I know what doesn't work in our garden. I know Sable Minor's fully hardy. That's for sure. Rapidophyllum and Camarops. Butia, they're kind of iffy. Bad winter's going to take them out. But in the best areas of Salt Spring Island, they're long term. Some palms are hardier than their zone. Yeah, they are. Oh, definitely. Like Rapidophyllum is certainly. Someone let bamboo naturalize in a forest a few. Sweet. I love bamboo. Maybe some strains of Urus and Chihuahua Mountains might be harder. They probably might be. Yeah, you just have to do your homework, Benjamin. Yeah. Have you ever seen large no fork island pine? Yep, tons of them in Hawaii. And there's smaller ones. The only small one I know of our coast, my friend's garden on Tofino, Salt Spring Island Brewery. Okay, I'm going to post another link for you, Natasha. I'm going to post another link for Natasha here. Hopefully, it's not super long. If you and Martin like beer here, Natasha, here's a link to our brewery right there. The brewers, the different beers that they have here on Salt Spring Island. Maybe you can be our tour guide talking about gardens. Yeah, I could show you. Yes, we could listen to some heavy metal. I like heavy metal. I think Martin, yeah, I would show you around the island. I'll show you the old Hawaiian graveyard and church on the south end too. How's California? Oh, is Bigfoot in California? Man, that kid moves around more than you can shake a stick. Have you ever seen a large? Yes, GD. Yes, I have. Many. I've answered that, but yeah, I've seen a lot of them in Hawaiian Islands. Yeah, so yeah, I don't mind showing you guys around. You'd really like it touring around the island. And then there's mountains here too. You can go up into the mountains, get a good view up there. I made it to Eastern. Wow. So he's in the tropics now. Sander, what about that? That Bigfoot kid sure gets around. Yeah, for sure. It'd be fun. I gave Wendy's sister-in-law a tour on my motorcycle last time she was here, and we toured around the island. But I can't do that. I don't have a sidecar, so we'd have to go in the car. Maybe we never leave again. You might not. You might end up taking up permanent residence here. There's lots of Dutch people on Salt Spring Island. Matter of fact, my last boss was Dutch. Keys, Kees, and his last name was Ruurs, I think. Ruurs, Kees Ruurs. Yeah, so he moved here from Holland, and he's retired now. When we visit, we will bring you good. Oh yeah, hey, salted licorice is good, and then we can do like a pasta dinner or something. I make pretty good pasta. Wendy's a good cook too. I'm in the first chapter of Palms Won't Grow Here. Another miss. Well, you got to prove us wrong that you can grow a palm tree out there without protection, Benjamin. When we visit, we'll bring goodies. I like goodies. Just make sure you can get them across the border. That's the thing, Martin. Just make sure when you go through customs, you're allowed to bring that stuff because we'd hate them to go through your bag and take everything away. Dutch pancakes. Oh, I bet you they're good. Nice. And I know Dutch, when they cook, they use a lot of peanut sauce too. And they get that from Indonesia because I think. Oh, there we go. We're back on. Sorry about that. The internet died out, folks. Internet died out. So if I die out, it means the internet's died out. I'm not trying to be rude and shut things off. If the internet died and it came across stream, so there it goes. You better get. Martin loves them. Yeah, right on. Well, there's lots of nice places to eat here too, Natasha. There's lots of restaurants on Salt Spring. Can you hear me now? It was lagging. It was lagging the internet. So can you hear me? How is it now? And can you see what I'm printing? There we go. It's back. Yeah, it's the internet. It's really bad here sometimes. Palm trees are blocking the connection. Yes, Camel. Let's just see. Lag is gone. Yes, good. I'm glad you can hear me again. This is good. Yeah, the darn internet. It's not the greatest sometimes. I can tell you that, and you know from watching my streams. Keys is a very stereotype name for Dutch. Oh, cool. Interesting. Right on. Yeah. So Keys. Oh, there we go. There it goes again. I'm stuck again. Bad connection. Bad connection. So I may have to call the stream off pretty soon because the connection's getting bad. So the next time it dies, I may have to go. I'm having a lot of fun here too. But anyway, yeah. So Natasha and Martin, if you decide to come to Salt Spring Island, message Wendy and let her know. And it'll be neat to meet you guys if you decide to come to Canada. You'll have a lot of fun here. Oh, Brian. Brian's name's not in the draw. Brian. Where's Brian? I just saw Brian. Brian, where did your name go? I saw Brian. Oh, there's Brian right there. Reno. Okay, Brian, your name's going into the draw too for the next draw we do. We did a draw yesterday, but okay, so Brian Perez. Okay, your name is in the draw, dude. And I'm going to cut that off and put it in here because, like I said, every month we're going to do a draw. Let me just cut that off here. Okay, Brian, you're in there. Bye, Dreamy Eyes. Are you leaving? Bye-bye. Catch you later, Dave. Thanks for coming in there. I'll head out soon too. Don't want to bore you guys to death. Why don't you do live streams? Too far. But the greenhouse is way too far from the house to get probably internet out there. It's about 200 feet. It might be 200 feet from the house, and it's too cold out there. It's not heated, so I definitely don't want to go out there. It's way too cold. In the summertime, maybe if I had good internet connection. But I did my live streams outdoors this summer out on the sun deck, which was nice. Bad storms. He's in Alea Atoll. Wow. Have to shoot a video from there. Sandra and I are looking forward to a video from Alea Atoll. I know people look forward to those videos of you in the tropics there. Definitely do a video from Alea. I think that's your. Did you notice your laundry video got 100 more? Isn't that great? Don't you love my thumbnail? I said I did a video on clickbaits and how they work, and it did work, didn't it? Laundry. Yeah. That was a good laundry video. It's on my other YouTube channel, Bigfoot. I have 3 YouTube channels. That's on my other one. So yeah, folks, I did put a girl sticking her head into the dryer there. So you'll post a video of the man. Coconuts, man. Yeah, exactly. Coconuts. My highest number of views on any video is actually on a coconut palm. It's a guy climbing a coconut palm, and it's getting up closer to 4 million views now. It's on its way to 4 million. And it's this video I shot in 2011 on the island of Oahu of this Hawaiian dude climbing a coconut palm. And we're at this luau, and who would have thought? Maybe we can bring you some Banana Joe shorts. Haha, Natasha, Banana Joe shorts. Hey, if you like clothes, Natasha, there's actually a really nice clothes store in town. We do have clothes stores here on Salt Spring Island. You should visit Bora Bora. Yeah, that would be kind of nice there. Cool. How can I keep washing, drying the wood? You have to build something over it, Benjamin. Put some lights with it too, because the freeze will kill it before the wetness does. Yeah, Banana Joe shorts. I have to look them up on the internet. I don't know what store she got them in, Natasha, but she brought those back from the Netherlands. Crazy, huh? Just make them bigger. Make them bigger, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty small. Then I have to take some cash with me. You have to take some cash with you. Canadian cash. We have our own currency here, Natasha. We have Salt Spring Island currency, which is pretty cool. So you can bring some of that home for a souvenir. We have Salt Spring Island banknotes, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 banknotes here. Will the protection keep it dry? Yes, if you put an umbrella over it, Benjamin. That'll keep it dry. Yes, or you could just bring your credit card, Natasha. I know when I go to Maui, I really don't buy a lot of things. You know what I mean? We shop at Costco, we buy food to eat, and I don't really buy souvenirs or anything. I got so many Hawaii souvenirs, it's not even funny. You know, I got this whole shelf kind of dedicated, maybe more than one shelf. And then I got this other shelf up here, you know, with other things. Like we got this Ozzy Osbourne bobblehead, you know, I've had for years, right? You know, I've seen him in concert 3 times. And then we got some Kiss dolls. I got another one of these, a different one, you know, Kiss. We got some of these Kiss figurines that are collectibles. So I like a lot of rock stuff, rock and roll stuff. And I'm going to show you a cool garden, folks, right here. What do you think of this one? There's some bananas for you. Can you see that? See me standing in front of those bananas? That's my favorite urban banana garden. That was taken a long time ago on the island of Oahu. So there's this little house completely surrounded with a jungle of bananas. And I always get my picture taken in front of those bananas when I'm there. So it's pretty cool, isn't it? And that's right in the heart of Waikiki, right there. And it's a jungle of bananas. Love it. So, yeah, I'll show you guys my record collection at Tash and Martin. I have a lot of albums. I have hundreds of albums here. Lots and lots of rock albums. I've lost track of how many rock albums I have here. And I do a turntable, so we play them once in a blue moon. I just got a big pizza from Costco. Oh, Costco pizzas are awesome. Can't you just make a miniature hill to prevent? You're talking about like a raised bed. So I'm talking about overhead water too. You'd have to get a credit card, Natasha. Yep, maybe that's not a good thing. You know what? It's probably better not to get a credit card. And, you know, when you come to Salt Spring, just enjoy Salt Spring. And it's not almost about buying things. You might want to get a few souvenirs, but we'll certainly send you home with a tiki. I will carve you tiki. Whoever visits here from a far away, I will send them home with a tiki, okay? So I will carve you guys one to take back to Holland. I'm trying to think if any of my tikis are in Holland. I have them in Scotland, and I have them in England, and I'm trying to think where else in Europe I have them. I have them in Australia, Hawaii. I have them all over the place. South America, I have them too. You're making fries. Costco pizzas. Well, I usually get the slices of Costco pizzas, and they're awesome. Over 1 million people got the, wow. Is that right? We don't have any cases on our island, Camel. Nothing. My neighbor has some bananas they grow every year. Yeah, you could grow some Musa acuminata down there. I know Zach does. Stupid autocorrect. Wait, worse. Mutate. Yeah, they said it did mutate. I don't say this. I don't mention the whole word, you know, what's going on right now, because YouTube's funny. And when I start talking about it, then there's some restrictions I got to put on my video. So I never say it. That would be the best. Your tiki will be a good souvenir for you. And then I can sign it for the back of you, and you can watch me carve it. And Wendy does tattoos too. She does do tattoos. She's going to start up. She hasn't done it for a while, though. She hasn't done a tattoo for probably 2 years, I bet. She's been so busy doing other things. You should send tiki to Antarctica. Yeah, I don't have any tikis in Antarctica yet. You're in lockdown. Yeah, there's no lockdown here. Life goes on as usual here on Salt Spring Island. At this time of the year, there's really not, you're not going to really see tourists here. There's the odd one, but not now because of what's going on in the world. It's a pretty quiet place, Salt Spring Island. Yeah, Wendy, her tattoo company was called Island Ink. That's what she called it, Island Ink. Do you make any money on YouTube? And yeah, oh yeah, no, I make money on YouTube. I'm not going to, yes. When you're monetized, this is the way it works on YouTube, folks. I've been making videos for a very long time. So when you're on YouTube, if you get over 1,000 subscribers and you have over 4,000 watch minutes, I don't know if it's a month. I don't know if it's 4,000 watch minutes a month or a year. I don't know. And then you can apply for AdSense. And if they accept you for AdSense, then your ads that are on here, that's why you see ads on the videos. When you watch people's videos and there's ads on them, those ads generate revenue. And you can just go to, just Google Banana JSSI YouTube, and it'll tell you everything about my channel, and it'll tell you how much money the channel actually makes. This channel, my other one's monetized as well. So it's not enough money to get rich on, put it that way. That's why I still have to go to work every day like everybody else. You know what I mean? I need to win the lottery. I do buy lottery tickets, but I don't win those. But this channel does generate income. I think last month was around close to 700, something like that. So not a lot, but it's better than nothing, right? And then my other channel too is also monetized. So it does add up. It's okay. I got this one monetized in 2011. This one's been monetized for just about 10 years now, a long time. They used to actually send me a check, but now it's and it's Google. It's actually Google that pays YouTubers. Okay, so when you're watching a video, and I know a lot of people complain about ads, that's how YouTubers, that's how those guys make money. There's guys that make their whole income on YouTube. That's not me. I have a day job, and I have I work like everybody else, but there's YouTubers that are so rich they make millions of dollars a year. And that's not me, and that's never gonna be me. And I do this for fun. It's nice that I get paid, but I have fun. 14,000, yep, because I've been uploading on this channel for beginning of July will be 11 years. And then on my other channel, my first channel, BJ616, Banana Joe 616, that has 1,000 and some videos. And then Jungle Joe C, you can find out how many videos are on Jungle Joe C. There's a lot of videos on Jungle Joe C too. I think there's maybe 3,000 or 4,000 videos on Jungle Joe C, something like that, right? So it's okay. And Wendy's as well. Wendy on Gulf Island Rock, hers is also monetized. So it doesn't bring in as much, but I mean, I think last month she made about 260 or something like that. So not a lot, but it's like I say, it's just kind of like free money, right? It is good for a side gig, Camel. Yeah. When I went to Vegas, I picked up stacks and stacks of camera ups, humus seeds, elite 100. Wow, that's awesome. Plant them in your garden, Brian. Plant them. I'm not Mondays, but I have done 100 views on my. Wow, cool. That's awesome. I get people send me free stuff. It's crazy. Like I get emails all the time and they want me to test things out. So the last thing I got was this. It's really cool. It was and it goes on your iPhone and everything. You can check the weather where you are. So it's this weather little mini weather station, and I plug it in. It goes outside. It's got a probe on it, and 6.7. That was one of the things that got sent to me, and I got a few other things coming. And when they do get here eventually, I will do a promo, and they want me to do a video for my YouTube channel for them to promote them. It's almost a.m. here. Oh my God, Natasha, it's your bedtime. It's 2:56 p.m. Pacific time here, and I'm still off work on holidays. I don't go back till January 4th, so it'll be nice. And if you do visit here, it'll be nice, on a weekend, because I don't work the weekends. I work 5 days a week, Natasha. I work Monday to Friday. So, but on the weekends, I'm off, which is nice. I want the mini station spook bat. I don't know what that is. I didn't hear my comment from the lag. It's almost interesting. You got almost 1 million new views in April, 250 in February. People must. Maybe, yeah. So did you see what it says there? If you go to Banana JSSI, YouTube, just put that in Google, and then it tells you everything. It'll tell you anything about anybody who's monetized if they have over so many subscribers. So this channel only has, I think, 20,000. Is it 20,000 subscribers? Something like that. 20,100 subscribers. You have to have over 20,000 before it actually shows up on Google. So if you Google Banana JSSI, YouTube, put that in, it'll come up all the stats of the channel. So there's nothing to hide. YouTubers don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide. Let's just see. 12:57 in Alea. Well, Sandra and I are looking forward to videos from Alea. Most of our 10 feet because they're recent. Cool. 20 feet. There's no 20. The tallest stable I know here is 10 feet tall. It's about 10 feet tall, something like that. No, I have the week of the year. I have the week of this year in Monday, January. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome, Natasha. So I go back January 4th too. That's when I go back to work on January 4th. And you know what? I'd love to have more time off if I could. I do love my job. I prefer my job in the drier, warmer, sunny months. This time of the year kind of sucks because it's wet out there working in the rain, but that's my job working for the parks department. I work outside. And when I went for a hike today with Wendy down in the South End Park, there was trees all over the place from wind and snow that had knocked them down. So I know what it's going to be like when I get back to work. I'm going to be busy with a chainsaw up in the bush with the guy I work with, cutting trees off of trails. Did you see the new vid from Palms? Are cool. His palms look great. No, I got to check it out. After 20, palms are cool. There's another guy, Brian, I've subscribed to. He's in Pennsylvania, and he's got lots of palms in his garden too. I'm always dry and warm with. Oh, you're lucky, Natasha. See, that's the job I want in the wintertime. Dry and warm. No, unfortunately, not dry and warm here on the west coast of Canada. It's wet and cool. That's what it is. It's a very wet day out here, and it's a very green day. It's a green day, just like the rock band. Alex Lalonde. Do I have Alex Lalonde down on the? Did I put your name down here, Alex? I think I did. I hope I did. Alex Lalonde. I think I did. You sell bathrooms? Cool. Natasha, that is awesome. Wendy remodeled 3 of our bathrooms. She actually built she's built 2 bathrooms and remodeled 2. We have 4 bathrooms here. So yeah, she's good at doing that. Wendy likes to remodel things. So do you sell bathroom like fixtures, like toilets and sinks and bathtubs and stuff like that, right? Is that what it is? I may have to go soon. My iPad is 2%, Logan. No. I got to see if Alex Lalonde is on here. Alex Lalonde. I think he is. Need a new bathroom. Cool. Yeah, our bathrooms are totally redone here. Alex, hi. I don't know if I have Alex Lalonde on here, so I'm going to put Alex Lalonde in the draw bucket. Okay, Alex Lalonde, you are now in the draw for the next time we do a draw at the end of January. I thought I'd put your name in there, but I don't think I did. So in the 1 year I did this work, I sold about 100 bathrooms. Natasha, that's crazy. Natasha, you're a good saleswoman. I bet you'd be good at selling palms too, huh? I bet you would be. That's pretty cool, Natasha. That's a lot of bathrooms. So how does that work? Do you get paid by the hour or do you get commission? Oh, Duck Killer Clyde, your name's in the draw too. Say hi to my wife, Betty. Hey, how's it going, Betty? Hang loose. And I put your name in the draw, okay, Duck Killer Clyde. So I did a draw yesterday, and every month I'm going to do a draw. So your name is in the draw. So if we pick your name, you're going to win something, and I send it to you. So once a month. So that guy in Poland won yesterday, Michael. Design and everything. Natasha, that's amazing. You're kind of like a bathroom architect. That is very cool. Hello, Betty from Salt Spring Island. Are palms C3 plants or C4? Are palms C3 or C4? What's that mean? C3 or C4? Our bonus with the showroom. Oh, that's awesome, Natasha. That sounds like a good job. I think that would be a fun job, especially because you're nice and warm in these wet, lousy winter months. Bigfoot, Parajubea, Salt Spring are cool. They are nice palms. I have one. I pulled it back out of the ground though. It was kind of really stressed out. I want to make sure I got Alex Lalonde down here. I got Duck Killer Clyde right here. I got his name right there. I just put you as Clyde because you're the only Clyde I know on there. Alex Lalonde. I guess I'm just making sure I don't put your name in there twice. We got Natasha. We got a lot of people on this list. There's a lot of people on these live streams. So, Alex, hi. Okay, Alex Lalonde, your name's going into the draw. There you go. Sunset zones instead of US Day. Hey, I have a sunset zone book right here. So sunset zones are completely different. Right here. This is the book. Every garden shop has this on their desk or their table. It's called the Western Garden Book, right? And that's got all the different zones in it. But the zones in this are kind of different than the Canadian or the American zone map, right? They've broken it down into a lot of different 24 climate zones. But that is a good book. Tells you lots about plants. The drawing is all about The drawing, what is the drawing all about? The draw, it's you can win a prize. And every month we will pull a name out of the hat, but it's actually not a hat. It's just a plastic container. And there's about probably 60 something names in here now. And well, yesterday the guy won some of Wendy's artwork on a card and some beer soap. Beer soap. It's actually made out of beer, but it does not smell like beer. It's Lucky Lager homemade beer soap. There could be palm seeds. There could be currency from Salt Spring Island. There'll be something in there. It'll be just a. What's that? Really? I don't know about that. Maybe. So anyway, stay tuned, Duck Killer Clyde. Natasha, because everyone had to work from home. Oh yeah, you're lucky you got to work from home. See, I can't work from home. I envy people that work on computers and can move around the world and work wherever they want to. I can't do that. I got to go out into the field and I'm a hands-on guy. But man, if I could take my computer and go to Maui and sit on the beach and do work, man, that would be so awesome. I would be live streaming from the beach right now. Brian Bears, I'm going to Washington, try Washington Filiferous here in Reno, BC at my house. You should try. If it never gets below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, it's pretty dry there. Brian, give it a try and give us the dirt. Yeah, because of lockdown, everybody, what's Natasha say? Busy with their new bathrooms. Well, that's good. So it keeps you busy, Natasha. You're in the right business. That is pretty awesome. Sunset zones instead of US Day. Traki Butia Minor are covered with Christmas lights. Oh, are they? Cool. We only have LED lights on our palm, some of our palm trees, but that doesn't give off any heat. And Wendy puts them on; they stay on year round. Next time you're in Hawaii, say hi to my sister. She's in. Oh no way! My cousin used to live there too. Your lucky sister. So we go to Maui. What? Your sister's a smart girl too. If she's an ER nurse, those are the heroes, man. She's got to deal with a lot of stuff being an ER nurse, I'll tell you. So what island is she on, Clyde? Is she on the Big Island, Maui, or Oahu? I mean, those are the main. Oh, there's Kauai too. So I wonder if she's in Honolulu. We always go to we always go to Maui, but one day we're definitely going to go back for to Waikiki. I wasn't working home. After I don't know what to do with mangoes. Keep them warm, Camel who likes Makawao. Oh no way, cool. That's on Maui. I know where that is. We went. Makawao is awesome. I love Makawao. That's like an old kind of western town. It's sweet there, man. Just up country. It's kind of up country, Makawao. I'm going to be putting some C9 lights on. Good idea, Brian. C9 lights are good. Those are 7 watts. Each C9 light puts out 7 watts. So that's what I have in the greenhouse is C9 lights. And if the temperature drops below freezing, we crank on those C9 lights and the dual fans are going and it keeps the basically keeps the chill out of the air. Nothing's going to freeze in there. So there you go. Makawao, that is super cool. Have to do that. Hopefully we'll be there next year. I mean, I want to be there next year, but we'll just see how the world's going, right? What are things going to be like in the world next year? Will 2020, what is your thoughts, folks? Will 2021 be better than 2020? I don't talk to my sister either, Clyde. Matter of fact, I can't stand my sister. I hope you like your sister. I don't like my sister. She did something really bad, so I don't like her. Hey, I hate my sister too, Duck Killer Clyde. Is her name Melinda? I can't stand my sister. My mom and dad died. She was I won't even get into it. I don't like her. She's a pain. She's a pain in the butt. She's not a nice person. She did something really bad. So something that I would never do to a brother or sister. So gold. Yeah. You know what? Clyde, that sounds like mine as well. Geez, we could set them up. They could be friends. Unbelievable. And you know what? I got another friend with a sister exactly the same. She's the same way. And my sister is exactly the same way. Unbelievable. Yeah, I never want to see mine again. Are you an only child? You know what, Natasha, you're lucky. You know what? I'm kind of like an only child now. So I class Wendy's sister as my adopted sister. So Wendy's sister is my sister. Can I have your sister's number? That's funny. Yeah, no, I really don't want to ever see my sister again. Next time I see her, we'll probably be in court. Put it that way. I don't talk to you. Don't talk to your sister. Oh yeah, that's right, Scotty. Right. God. Yeah, we could start a group. I could start a Facebook group. What are you doing, stepsister? Well, Wendy's sister is really nice, and I like her. So she's kind of like my sister now because I've kind of put my sister to the side, and basically she's just a disgrace to the family for what she did. My sister's like second mom visits. Oh, you're lucky. I wish I had a nice sister. I got a brother from Martin. There you go, Natasha. Right on. Sometimes it's just as easy to be an only child. So I'm kind of like an only child now, and I am an orphan. My mom and dad have passed on. So I'm basically this 56-year-old orphan now, right? With no sister. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. And it's no great loss to me. I got along with her. I just never really saw her that much. And then what she did was not very nice. So, you know what? I've washed my hands with her. Don't want anything to do with her anymore. I don't like people like that. So I can imagine how Duck Killer Clyde feels. He's probably going through something the same thing as us. I've got, let's just see. So anyway, we're not the only ones out there, Scotty. And then my buddy Hal, same thing. Unbelievable, eh? So I don't feel bad. I'm not the only one. Maybe I should start a Facebook group. Sisters we don't like. Or sisters we've ostracized. Sandor, I have problems. You have problems with your sister too. Unbelievable. That's funny. Oh my God, my sister's younger, so she's a couple years younger than me. Now I want a sister. Now Natasha wants us. Well, I tell you what, Natasha, you can have my sister. Oh my God. Truckee Tequila is what? Truckee Tequila is not as hardy as they claim it is. Natasha wants a sister she can hate. No, you don't, Natasha. Trust me. Truckee Tequila is probably zone 8. I'm going to guess. I think Truckee Carpus Fortuna is actually hardier in the long run. Believe it or not. I know the guy in Utah lost his. He's sending me seed. I'm getting supposedly true Tequila seed from Truckee Carpus Tequila. He messaged me. I did not contact him. This nice fellow messaged me and asked me if I wanted seed. And I said, yes. Let's start up a Facebook group. Yeah, we should. There probably is one. I think that's too funny. With discount or free shipping? With discount. You get free shipping on my sister. I just want to get her out of here. She's on the Big Island. She doesn't live close to me, so it doesn't really matter. But she's over on the Big Island. I don't see her anymore. I really don't. I never want to see her face again. But yeah, you're lucky you have a brother. Wendy's got one sister, and that's it. And she's older. Wendy's sister is 1 year older. And she's a school teacher. Wendy's sister's a school teacher. She lives up on the coast. Really nice place. She lives up on this. If you've never been to BC and you have a chance, visit the Sunshine Coast. It's kind of like visiting the Southern Gulf Islands, and it's really nice up on the Sunshine Coast. Tequila seedlings come up with 2. Yeah, exactly. And I did a video on that, and all the tequila seed that was sent to me is not true tequila. The stuff that I bought, the stuff that I've had sent to me is not true tequila because it has 4 ridges. As Wendy's sisters are, Wendy's sister's a very nice lady. She is, Wendy's tall. Wendy's sister's shorter. Lauren's shorter and really pretty lady. And she teaches, I think she teaches grade 1. And she's funny. She's got a good sense of humor. That's important. Good sense of humor. So she's a really nice lady, and I get along good with her very well. So that's my sister now. My sister, like I said, is kind of dead to me, kind of like Duck Killer Clyde's sister and Scotty's sister and Sanders' sister and my friend's sister that lives down the road that's got the saloon. Same thing. There's like Scotty, Sander, Clyde, me, and Hal. That's 5 of us. 5 of us have sisters we don't like. Unbelievable. Does she know how to sew? Yeah. Hey, Wendy. Wendy knows how to sew. Wendy's a good sewer. Wendy actually used to own a quilting shop in White Rock. She owned a quilt shop in White Rock years ago. Hey, Wendy, does your sister know how to sew? A little bit. I think she's a good cook, isn't she? Yeah. She's a good cook. She's a good cook. Yeah. Wendy's a good cook, but she said she's better than Wendy. But Wendy, hey, Wendy's actually got a cookbook out. Wendy actually made a cookbook with, I think it was her sister, wasn't it? And it became like this bestseller. Do you have a cookbook here? She doesn't have a cookbook here, but Wendy wrote, it's called West Coast Seafood. I think that's what it's called. West Coast Seafood, the book she wrote, and it's all recipes of seafood. And yeah, it did really well. I bought C9 lights, Logan. I need, get a thermal cube. Yeah, well, no snowman here. I'm going to show you what it looks like out here today, okay? We're going to show you what it looks like on Salt Spring Island. So time to unplug this, unplug that, and we're going to give you a little peeky here. Are you a good cook, Natasha? Okay, you got to cook us something, and I'll cook you something. There it is, folks. There's the garden right there. What do you think? Looking pretty green? You see that? There's what the garden looks like on December 27th. It's just as green and flowery as it is any other day of the year right there, right? So there you have it. There's a little sneak peek. Those are all eucalyptus, right? Eucalyptus, eucalyptus, eucalyptus. They're everywhere. Too many of them. Too many eucalyptus trees. That's just some of them. So we're going to have a lot of eucalyptus firewood. Let me just plug this thing back in. I wish I could show you Wendy's cookbook, but it's out in her gallery. Yeah, it's very green. It's a very green place. What's your shirt, Joe? And stand up, take it off. Your wife's funny. She's got a. That is Sons of Anarchy. So for those of you who've never seen that show, it's actually a good series. It's like a bike gang, right? And I liked it. And it's, you know what? It's got Katie Seagal in it. Do you remember that show, Married with Children? That was one of my favorite shows, Married with Children. So Katie Seagal is in that show, and it is actually a pretty awesome show. Karen doesn't agree, but I do. So there you go. And okay, Natasha, I missed something. You're gonna okay. You can cook, and I will cook too. Wendy and I will cook something for you, and then you can cook for us. Oh, you know what we could do if you're here? We buy amazing chicken. I don't know if you guys eat chicken, but we buy these massive chickens. All right, from Caldwell Farms here, and they look like a turkey. And it's the best chicken you'll ever eat. So we could do like a chicken dinner and do like potatoes and vegetables and stuff with it. But Wendy makes, oh, thanks, Mac Attack. Wendy bought me that one. It actually got to get some ukes. Yes. Well, if you want some seed, I got the big one came across the garden. But my advice to you, Scotty, I mean, plant them far from the house and keep them low. You can prune them and keep them nice and thick and bushy. Do you eat a lot of meat? Okay, perfect. Then we're going to get along good with you, Natasha. Perfect. Then you know what we'll do? We could take you down to our friend's saloon down the road. You will love Hal's saloon. It's crazy. Hal's nothing but a meat eater. You'll love Hal. He's a great guy. Let's see. I'm reading all your. There's a lot of comments and there's a lot of people. And I can eat. Martin eats meat and Natasha eats meat. So okay, that's perfect. We could do a chicken, or we could make pizza, and we could put lots of meat on it. Your Majesties in New Leia. Well, you got to get some videos of those Majesties. That's Ravinia Rivularis. I saw the massive chicken. That chicken is huge. And people didn't believe us. They think it's a turkey. It's not a turkey. It's a chicken. And we had one for Christmas. And it was so good. It was just unbelievable. And that one was in our friend's smoker. It was just unbelievably good. Or two chickens. This one chicken, Natasha, is so big. There's so much meat on this chicken you have left over for days. That's how big this chicken is. Like a half a chicken will easily feed 4 people and you will have left over. That's how big these chickens are. So, well, you'll see. Wendy's got, I think 4 on order. It's kind of like a chicken on steroids, but they're these free range, gigantic chickens. And I forget the name of it. He told me his kid raises them. It's an old farm on the island. They've been on the island. The family came, I think in 1880 or something like that, Caldwell Farms. So Caldwell Farms chickens are to die for. And our friend was bragging about them. And I didn't think they would be that good. Really, I thinking, okay, it's all talk. Until we tried one, it's like the best chicken you'll ever try. It isn't Midson. I don't know what people keep saying. MS and din. I don't know what that means. Damn. So anyway, yeah, we could do that. Well, there's a lot of things we could cook, Natasha. I could cook first and then you could cook second. Misplaced by Google. Google correction. I can't stand that when I'm on my iPhone at work because I don't have an iPhone here and I'm typing something and it's auto correct. It drives me crazy. Like I've spelled it right and then they want to correct it and then they spell it wrong. It drives me nuts. You know what I mean? I'm not on Google. I wish there was some simulator game with palm trees. Hey, you could make one, Palms. You could become a multi-billionaire. We're big time meat lovers and good. I love food too. I like to watch cooking shows once in a while with Wendy. We love to watch cooking shows, or you watch the Food Network because I like to. Oh, well, I love to eat too, and I got a big appetite. So tonight we have more cabbage rolls. We had some cabbage rolls yesterday. Wendy makes really good cabbage rolls. I make good pasta. I mean, I could make pasta when you're here too. I make a. You got to try my pasta. It's pretty good. We'll have to go about store by everyone. See you, Brian. Take care. Have a good one there and enjoy the rest of the day. And thanks for coming in. And remember, once a month we'll do the draw. And if we pull your name, you're going to win something. And the way to get that is I will put my email address on here, and you just have to send me your address so I can mail it to you. So that's good that you're food lovers. That's good that you're food lovers, Natasha, because most people I know like to eat good food. I like good quality food, that's for sure. And sometimes I even die for an A&W hamburger. Speaking of eating, it's being served here in Montreal. Is it dinner time there? Must be dinner in Montreal. Yeah, it's 3:19 p.m. Pacific time here. How do you make your tacos, Joe? I don't make them. Wendy makes them. We use the hard shells, but Wendy makes burritos, and Wendy makes really good burritos. But we use the hard shell tacos with ground beef in them, and then we grate a bit of lettuce and cheese, and put some hot sauce in there, and maybe even a couple of hot peppers. Oh, it's good. I like them. Love the tacos. IDK, but it's less than a month old. Okay, so see you, Alex. Take care, man. Have a good day. I'll check out. Thanks. I don't know about the location. Yeah, we're going to be off island in a couple of days. 2 tacos, no shell. Yeah. Right on, Clyde. See you guys. Okay, so I'm going to back on out of here pretty soon, maybe another 10 minutes. I make pasta, burrito, ham. Oh, I bet you that sounds good. I bet you that'd be good, Natasha. I like that. So I like Italian food. I don't know if you guys like Italian food. I love Italian food. So my dad's side of the family was Italian and my mom's was Ukrainian, right? So mom would cook really well. Dad never cooked, but my aunt, my mom could cook good Italian food. But my dad's sister, and she's still alive at 98, authentic Italian food. She moved here from Italy when she was about 12 years old. She still cooks Italian food, and it's the best. But Martin doesn't love the fancy stuff, just wants Dutch. Hey, Dutch pancakes are good. I don't need fancy stuff either, but you know what I do like? A nice steak on the barbecue. And Italian food like cannelloni or pizza. I love pizza. And we have an Italian restaurant in town, a cafe. He moved here from Italy, Natasha, and he makes all his pasta. It's all homemade pasta there. So we can even buy that pasta, bring it here. We could go there for pasta. It's so good. Had an Italian yesterday, some great pasta. Oh, carbonara. I love that. Oh. And all the different types of pasta noodles. I'm getting hungry, man. I'm getting hungry. I like marinara sauce. I'm getting hungry just talking about food. So late last night, I was trying to figure out which is the best fast food hamburger in Canada, and I think A&W ranks pretty much number one. A&W because they raise antibiotic-free organic beef, and then they have nice crunchy lettuce in it, nice fresh buns, and real cheddar cheese and real bacon, and none of this fake stuff like Rotten Ronnie's, right? It is a good burger. So I had one last week, and I'm actually going to have one in a couple of days when we go back to the Big Island. We had an Italian dish tonight. Oh, lucky you. I'm going to be Palm Nation's back. I'm going to have cabbage rolls tonight, but that's okay. For lunch, Wendy made nachos, and nachos are good too. So she smothers them with cheese and then your salsa, and then she put hot peppers in there and a bit of sour cream, and they were really good. Oh, Harvey's. I don't know if I've ever eaten at Harvey's. So I did a thing last night. I was on Wendy's iPad. She's watching Suits. She's watching the show Suits, right? And so I sit in the living room and I'm on the iPad and I always check out different things. So which is the best A&W sponsor? Yeah, I'm not an A&W sponsor, but that'd be cool to get free burgers. But I really love their Cajun chicken burger. A&W burgers are good. And A&W actually started in Southern California in 1919. I looked up the history of A&W. And it started in 1919, and it was a guy selling root beer because they're famous for the root beer, welcoming home the troops from World War I. And then now I think I don't even know if is A&W in the States still, Bigfoot, or is it not in the States anymore? I don't know, because it's a big thing in Canada. A&W has been in Canada since 1956, And the very first one in Canada was in Winnipeg, Manitoba. But it did actually start in the States. And apparently they have the best fast food burgers in Canada is A&W. So there you go. When I visited, it was summer, but hot and dry in Rome. Cool. I'd like to go there. It's rainy season in Italy right now. Palm Tree Dudes, my relatives live in southern Italy. Bigfoot, Palm Springs, California. 320 EV2 Hawaiian times. I haven't been to A&W in a long time. So is there A&W in the States still? Let me know, guys. Wendy. Yeah, Wendy's good. Wendy's restaurant. I haven't been to A&W. We have A&W when I was... Okay, so they do have A&W in the States. Hey, Palm Nation, is there A&W restaurant, fast food in Tennessee? I need to know. It's big in Canada, and I know it started in the States. So is it still in the States? A&W, like I love it. So years ago, you'd drive into an A&W with your car, and you'd put your headlights on, and a girl would come out. Okay, there is an A&W in Savannah. Okay, cool. So they're all over Canada. It's big in Canada. Like McDonald's is big in Canada, and A&W is big in Canada. But A&W is much better, a much better burger than McDonald's. Sorry, McDonald's. It's just a much better burger. It tastes like real meat because it is real meat. And you go out there and you put your lights on in your car, and then they put they bring your food out, put it a tray on your window, and you eat there. There's lots of A&W in Oregon. Okay, cool. Usually picked up with taco. Oh, I love Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I eat at the Taco Bell. I eat at in Maui. I saw that, man. That was scary. That was pretty scary, man. When I saw that, I just watched it on YouTube. Wasn't good. I'm glad nobody got. Nobody actually died in that. That's crazy. I heard Long John Silver's. So is Long John Silver's sub sandwiches? Is that what it is? Is Long John's? Is it? Yeah, I'm not much into McDonald's. Oh, there is one. Oh, yeah, the person in the motorhome, right, Clyde? Right. What is the most tropical that grows in Savannah? I'm going to guess. I bet you Bismarck could probably grow there. Yeah, McDonald's is not that good. LJS, not popular in Oregon. LJS. Oh, it's fish. It is, eh? It's interesting. Okay. Okay. How about Red Lobster? Do you guys know what Red Lobster is? I ate it once and I think it's only in the States. I think it is. I ate it one in Waikiki one time. It was okay. And then there's another one called Papa John's. That's pizza. And then there's another one called Bubba Gump's. Bubba Gump's. I wasn't super happy with Bubba Gump's. In Red Lobster, yeah. Yeah, I like them. I thought it was okay. Yeah, when you're hungover. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not super keen on McDonald's hamburgers. And Duck Killer Clyde, being a hunter, he probably makes such good food and eats such good meat that McDonald's is kind of bottom of the barrel for sure. There's Jane. Hello, Jane. Aloha from Hawaii. Red Lobster is the bigger towns. Yeah, there is one in Waikiki that I ate it near Honolulu. Savannah's 9A. They could probably just about get away with Bismarck. Yeah, Martin, for Christmas evening, we ate. Oh, we had deer. We had, that's awesome. Deer steak is good. We had deer sausage, and I put it in the pasta. So I had deer sausage and pasta, local deer sausage. We have Red Lobster in Ontario. So maybe there's one in Vancouver. Palm Nation. Tennessee is 7B, 7A. My wife is one in the kitchen. She knows. Yeah, right on. And I bet you she's an awesome cook. And I bet you she knows how to cook that swan, Clyde. That Clyde gets swan. And apparently swan is really good to eat. And I really want to try swan now. But there's nowhere here you can ever get swan to eat unless you shoot it yourself. But I don't know if you can actually shoot swan here if you're allowed to. I'm not too sure if you can, if you're permitted to, but maybe there is a tag for a swan, just like you go for a moose tag or an elk tag, right? So it does sound good, though. I have to go. I'll see you later. See you later, Palm Tree Dude. Thanks for the live stream coming in. It's been a good live stream. It's been a long live stream, and I was happy to add some more people to the draw. I don't have any more. No more swans. You're got to get out there and get some more swans, Clyde. Swan is it's illegal. Okay, there's swans here, but they're not known to be hunted. Yeah, right on. Well, I'm going for my ticket so I can get a you-know-what. So I'm going to go in early January. I have to go over to the Big Island and take a course and write a test. You have to have a course and a test here before you can get one. The course is about $160 or something. Swan is illegal in the USA, I think. Oh, really? Well, I think there's different types of swans too. There's a new plant discovered. Oh, what is it, Jane? Give me the dirt. I'll be looking for it when I'm on Maui if I make it there next year. I hope. Jin, your live has been going. Yeah, I think the longest live stream. No, I don't have a battery. This is plugged into the wall. I'm on a computer, man. I'm on a computer, so I could go for as long as I want. The longest live stream I've done, I think, is about 3.5 hours, something like that. Why you dad? The baby Mike's back in there. Your live has been going for, yeah, it's been going for a long time. Jane, what's the name of the plant? I want to know what the name of the plant is. New plant discovered. Amazon has big leaves. You know, I think there's new discoveries being made all the time, and there's new things becoming extinct all the time too. Yeah, only it's kind of found in the remote. Oh, so I can't get there. Bummer. Joe, how do you do Instagram? I do Instagram. In order to post pics, I have to use my cell phone from work, and I've been off work for a couple of weeks, so I'm not posting any more pics to Instagram. But I can answer messages through my computer on Instagram. I just can't post pictures. New plant, the only one that's kind of found remote. And I'm not on Instagram a lot. I do post pictures at work, though, when I'm on my cell phone, when I'm on my lunch break or coffee break, blast off, I do post pictures on Instagram. Jonathan. Oh, I got to put Jonathan's name in the draw, too. Jonathan is in there now, too. Okay, Jonathan, your name is going into the draw to win a prize when next time we pull a name out of the hat next month, end of next month. So, Jonathan. Jonathan, where are you? I saw your name. Jonathan. Jonathan Bettinger. Okay, Jonathan, there you go. The plant is Cyanea heluensis lobili. Oh, wow. Cool. Well, I'm glad your dad is safe. That's the main thing. Jonathan, so your name's going in there now. Jonathan Bittinger. So Jonathan's got a chance to win something too, just like everybody else. All right. And I can't believe how many people are in this draw. Surprised. A lot of people in the draws. Okay, Jonathan, your name goes into the YouTube draw to win a prize when we do it at the end of January, because we did the draw yesterday and somebody in Poland won, and Bugger Muffins is not in there. He won something too, so I'm going to have to get his address. That's just the way it works. Okay, my live stream's coming to an end because the prize could be a number of things, blast off. And I mean, this time it was some Lucky Lager soap. It was some Lucky Lager soap. It smells so good. God, I wish you could smell that. Lucky Lager soap. It's a beer soap, but it doesn't smell like beer. It looks like you could eat that stuff. And then there was one of Wendy's art cards, and it could be a number of things. We're going to give you a surprise. Lobelias evolved into different species when colonized. That's cool. So it's a tropical lobelia, Jane. Love it. Right on. Discover a zone 4 sable. Huh. That's like trying to grow palms in Calgary. I got one guy that wants to grow Scruffy. Scruffy, are you on my list for the? Did I put you in the draw, Scruffy? Scruffy. Let's see. Scruffy. I think I did, didn't I? I hope I did. Were you on here yesterday, Scruffy? Scruffy. I don't know. Maybe you're not on here. Oh, you're on there. Okay, you're on there. Yes, you did. Crotons. No, they will not work here. Yes, you are on here, Scruffy. I see your name, so that's good. I'm just making sure I got it. So if you're new to the live stream, let me know so I can put your name into the draw. And then you're going to do something. So every month we're going to do a draw, and everybody will win something because if you win 1 month, the next month you're not going to win because I put a tick mark beside your name so I know. Okay, Mac Attack, see you later, guys. Take care. I'm going to roll 2 because it is getting later, and I do want to put on a video. Lobelia and their relatives are diverse in Hawaii. Cool, and they grow like weeds there, I'm sure. That's awesome. Oh, to live in Hawaii like Jane and to grow all those tropical plants. Okay, see ya, Bigfoot. See ya, Jane. Aloha. See ya, Blast Off. See ya, Camel Legs Coke. See ya, Duck Killer Clyde and Betty. Duck Killer Clyde's wife. And Greg and Natasha will bring the price to the Netherlands. Will you bring the price to the Netherlands? Will you bring the price to the Netherlands? Yes, I will bring it to the Netherlands. We will ship it to the Netherlands. You win, Natasha. We will ship you the prize. They're endangered. Oh, wow, cool. So they're endangered. Got to get a picture of that, Jane. Hey, if you get a picture of it, Jane, post it on People Who Love Palm Trees. Thanks, Jane. Martin, see you later. Sandor, see you later. Duck Killer Clyde, see you later. And see you, everybody else in there. And big cheers and aloha from SSI. And I'm glad I got all your names into the draw. See you, Jane. Thanks for coming in there. Hey, Jane, if you get a picture of that, post it on People Who Love Palm Trees. I'm curious to see what it looks like, okay? So take care, everybody. Stay safe out there. Thanks for joining in the live stream. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a live stream from Wendy's YouTube channel maybe in a day or two. I'm going to do a live stream from Gulf Island Rock, okay? So the name of the channel is Gulf Island Rock, just like that. That's Wendy's YouTube channel right there. See you, Scotty. Take care. Scotty's moving to Salt Spring Island, everybody, so which is really cool. That's cool. Oh, so when Natasha and Martin, if they visit Canada, I gotta bring them up to see Scotty and Susie's garden right behind us. It's an amazing garden, lots of palm trees and bananas there. So cheers and aloha to Duck Killer Clyde and Natasha and John Thomas. John, do I have your name for the draw, John? John, is your name? Did I write your name down for the draw? Were you here yesterday? John Thomas. Let me look for your name. I got a lot of names down here, John. Do you recall me writing your name down for this draw that I'm going to be doing? I don't see it here yet, but there's a lot of names. There's like John Solner. I don't think I have your name here, John. I'm going to have to write it down. John Thomas. Okay. John Thomas is now in the draw. John Thomas, you're in the draw, buddy. Like everybody else. Okay, you're new. You're in the draw. John Thomas. Every month I will do a draw. And I just did one yesterday and somebody won. And there you go. Yeah, we're going to come over and see Scotty. So Natasha and Martin, my friend Scotty is and his wife just bought a place here on Salt Spring Island in behind us. Beautiful piece of property. And you should see it, man. Lots of palm trees. The gates at the entrance of the property are to die for. The totems in the front of the property are more to die for. And you know what? Oh, hey, Scotty, we were at our neighbor's place the other day, went over to bring them some biscuits. So you know where we are. Then there's John and Jenny beside us. And then there's Jill and Ted. And your property's right beside Jill and Ted. So you're only 3 properties from our property, Scotty. So it goes like this. Here's us, John and Jenny, Jill and Ted, and Scotty and Susie. So you're only 3 properties from us. You're the 3rd property over. That's how close you are. You can walk right through the ravine and be into our palmy ravine, and we're going to make your ravine palmy too. What if you're not in your What if we're not in your broadcast? It doesn't matter. If I still call your name, I will broadcast it on here. I'll let you know. I'll get a hold of you somehow. So you'll get the prize. You'll find out sooner or later that you won. Don't worry. You will get a prize if you won, and we'll make sure you do. I have about 30 new palms coming. Oh, no way. Awesome. That's cool. They're going to do very well there. That's so exciting that you got a place. I'm happy for you. Cool. Very cool. A new neighbor on Salt Spring Island. 30 new palms. No, I don't grow Duranta erecta. No, I don't. LinkedIn, Joe. Yeah, I'll check LinkedIn, Natasha, for sure. I'll check that right after this. Okay, guys, I better go. I'm going to go grab some to eat too. So anyway, take care. Now I'm dying for an A&W burger. And Natasha's been talking about cooking, and everybody else been talking about cooking and food. So I'm super hungry, and I think I'm just going to go down and grab a dill pickle. Right? That'll just curb the appetite till I have cabbage rolls. All right. See you guys later. Cheers to you all, and thanks for the great live stream. And I will see you next time. See you, Jason, Blast Off, Logan, Natasha, Martin, Scotty, Palms, and everybody else in there for the second time around. Cheers.